Hello, Twin Flames, and this is this week's card reading for you. And we start as usual with the Divine Feminine energy. And this week, Divine Feminines, you are focused on desire, as we can see in this image. And what I want to share this week is really that desire, although it can be a desire for closeness and intimacy, that desire really covers many things. Desire includes also the feelings in your heart, the strong wishes you have for yourself, for your life, the things that draw you and pull you towards them, that kind of magnetic attraction, or that really strong, clear signal that, yes, this is for me. Each of us is designed differently by the divine, by the universe, by love. And so your desires are unique to you. They match your heart. They feel good to you. And this week I want to encourage you to get in contact with your desires, to take time to really listen to your heart and write out everything that you are calling for. And it will help you really just to honor the feelings in your heart about the direction that you want your life to go in. And if you want to go deeper on this, I can really recommend the Dreams Coming True e-course at Twin Flames Universe. It is truly fantastic. It is all about how to make your dreams come true with really wonderful, easy to follow guidance, including a love list. And I recently did a workshop on love lists. Getting really, really clear on your desires is so important to manifesting them. And of course, you heal the blocks to those desires by using the mirror exercise in case there's any resistance to letting them in. So this week, really strong start, desires. Love that. So now let's look at the next card, Divine Feminines, and we have the Nurture card. We've got a little seedling here in the earth being cared for. So nurture really means helping yourself to grow in a loving way. This journey to be in your union with your twin flame, in your harmonious union with your twin flame, is about learning to take care of yourself, learning how to love yourself, learning how to give yourself the environment and everything you need in order to grow. And that will be many, many things. It's comprised of many, many things, including, having good food to eat every day and a safe place to sleep and rest. But it also includes nurturing yourself with good, solid support through good friendships and connections, and also going deeper still in learning, in growing, in learning how to love yourself and take care of yourself emotionally and spiritually too. So this week we're really, really, Divine Feminines, getting in touch with the deepest parts of self. If you want to manifest those desires, it involves really digging deep and learning how to truly nurture yourself so that you can grow into the most beautiful person that you are and blossom. So that is a fabulous card. I love how that follows on from the previous one. And the third card for Divine Feminines this week, which is fantastic to see coming up, we have this card of Divine Masculine, and it says here, Sacred Masculine. Feminine recognizes her masculine and the connection home. So it looks as though by getting in contact with your desires, by really learning how to nurture your heart, you are developing a really strong connection with the Divine Masculine from within your heart. You're really recognizing what he feels like to you, how he behaves, what his desires are, what your combined vision is for life, and how you love to be nurtured and taken care of. So you're getting really, really, really clear on that. And when you're clear in your heart, then it manifests externally. Or you can help to reveal a false twin flame, because when you know who your real twin flame is, you can really, really feel the difference. Although do bear in mind that even a true twin flame, real twin flame, is going to mirror the existing blocks. But getting really clear is so, so helpful, and it makes you feel a lot more peaceful to have that clarity. So now let's take a look at the Divine Masculines cards for the week. And we have to start with the Clouded card. And it says, unable to think clearly, unable to make decisions, poor concentration. So the energy coming up this week for Divine Masculines really seems to be quite a mental energy, quite a foggy energy. And being unable to think clearly really just probably means that there's a lot of ego noise happening mentally for Divine Masculines this week. When you release that mental energy and connect with your heart, then your mind begins to clear as well. So the mirror exercise will really, really help you, Divine Masculines, in releasing that energy that gets stuck in the mind, where we use the mind to try and think our way through life. So Divine Masculines, it's about really letting go of that mental energy and connecting with your heart and allowing yourself to get clarity in your own heart. Because if you want to make a decision, just as we just discussed for the Divine Feminine, you have to get really, really clear in your heart about what your desires are. Your heart is connected to the truth for you. Your heart is connected to what you're here to create. So by connecting to your heart, you can get clear on what direction you need to go in. So clarity comes after healing, not before. And healing needs to happen before, to release that mental cloudiness, that fogginess. Now, when we heal, we're really just given one step at a time, one feeling at a time to move through. So you're not going to know the whole picture. You're not going to know many steps ahead. Just one step ahead is quite enough. So allow yourselves to move at a nice, steady pace, and you'll feel so much better. So let's take a look at the next card for Divine Masculines. And we have the Denial card coming up, and it says self-protection by refusing to accept the truth. So Divine Masculines, it seems here that there is some part of you that's feeling vulnerable, that's pushing away the connection, that's pushing away a feeling or a knowing or an awareness. And, as it says here, protection, right? So it's really all just to help you feel safe. Perhaps that's why there's so much mental energy, and perhaps that's why you're not wanting to connect with your heart, because there is a feeling in your heart that doesn't feel very good, and you need to address that and go there and bring love there with the mirror exercise. So we stop denying when we feel safe, when we feel that we can receive the love that we need from within first. So it's okay. There isn't any harm or attack going to happen. It's just about receiving love. So now let's look at the next card for Divine Masculines. And we have the Abandonment card. So looking at the previous cards, this seems to be the block that masculines are moving through, the one that's causing the disconnection from the heart. And it's abandonment, feeling left out, codependent, fears of being left. So abandonment is really just a form of rejection, and it's self-abandonment ultimately. So you can heal that abandonment, those experiences of being abandoned, through a lot of self-love. And so healing needs to be prioritized here in order to be able to move forward, so that you can move out of that self-rejection, self-abandonment pattern and truly manifest commitment and togetherness and oneness for your union, which heals your twin flame too. So as one of you heals, the other also heals alongside. So it's always worth investing in healing in your union, because you both benefit. So now let's look at the union cards and see what's happening. And we begin with this card, and it says emotions are a natural, necessary part of life. but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And it's interesting here, isn't it, that it says cloud your vision, and we had the card here with the cloud in the mind. So what this card is saying is that feeling your feelings is part of being a human being and living your life. If you haven't healed any painful feelings, such as that abandonment, for example, then what you experience in your union is going to be distorted. It's going to skew the way that you understand what's happening in your union. When you heal and you let go of any bad feeling, it says here resentment, but it could be any feeling that feels uncomfortable or bad. When you bring love to that place, everything clicks back into alignment with love, and you can see clearly. So clarity comes after healing. So if you are feeling unclear in any way, then healing is what's being called in. Good. So now let's move to the next card. And we have the card number 5 here, change your focus. So this could relate to many things, couldn't it? And in this reading, looking at what we've been moving through, what energies we've been looking at, for me, this card is really saying, instead of looking outside for the results, instead of trying to work out what's happening with your mind, it's time to bring your attention back to the heart. It's time to really do the inner work, which works. It's successful. It's been tried and tested. So it's time to change your focus, the way that you see this journey. The reason that we have the teachings and all of the help with coaching is because it's counterintuitive. You have to learn a whole new way of experiencing your feelings and life in order to be able to attract your desires. So the invitation here is to change your focus. And then the last card in the reading this week is Ex-Lover, Old Spark. And we've got an image of some hands holding a rose. Don't know if you can see that. So there's an energy present in the reading where there's perhaps some unresolved energy with an ex-lover, ex-partner. And maybe that's where the abandonment feeling comes from. Maybe that's just some energy that's coming up to be worked through. So both of you, dig into your heart and see if there is a painful memory, a painful connection that you experience, which is making you deny this connection or feel unsafe or uncertain in some way. And of course you can use the mirror exercise to work through that, and that will help bring you back to clarity and change your focus so that you can move through those feelings. And I hope this reading has been helpful to you, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.